Hey, Joseph S. Kahn here, and as a part of my mission and CTO role at HumJam, which is a digital marketing agency that helps other agencies thrive with cutting-edge tactics and strategies, I test and utilize and speak about a ton of SEO tools in the industry, and in this video, I'll show you one of the best SEO keyword planning tools that came across my desk just recently that made it super easy to find juicy keywords and plan topics that push the ball on Google SEO rankings. So if you're an agency or a professional looking for an SEO keyword research tool or some easy ways to blast past your SEO competition, stay tuned to the entire series to get a good handle on the amazing updates of LSIGraph, as well as some amazing tactics that our digital marketing agency is using right now to rank at the top of Google. If you're excited to learn more about SEO tools and killer tactics to use them like a pro, then like and subscribe to this channel for more and up-and-coming features and demos just like this. So let's jump right into LSIGraph Keyword Research, where we will get contextual ideas, because the cool thing about this tool is that it uses a BERT integrated machine learning model that is looking for contextual keywords. Google loves these, so let's dig in. Okay, so here we are in the dashboard, and we're not going to stay here for long, but it's really cool how they have this laid out where you can just continue where you left off or jump into the planner or the semantic writer right away or any of the other areas. But we're just going to click right into keyword research. Oh, and I forgot, if you're right at the top, you can just start your keyword research right at the very top, or even jump down to something that you've already been doing right at the very top. So let's just click over here and go right into keyword research. From here, what I love about this is that you can see tons and tons of information over here on the left, and you can start right away with research. And as you see, research that we're working on, choose the country and the language that you are in, and then click keyword research. Now, I also love, you can click on any of these cards that's right here for quick, just stuff that you've recently done, but also look at this. You can quickly go and check out all of the stuff that you've been doing over a period of time, which is also really cool to jump right in to something. Hey, I was looking to check this out and I forgot about it. Let me go back in to something in the past. Now, what we're doing right now is we're just going to use the future of SEO. So if we're treating that as a brand new search here, and we can go into any previous search or click new searches. What's cool here about this, right now our agency is looking to write a blog post about the future of SEO for a new promo that's going out before the end of the year coming up. And I'm going to be using those words as my seed words, which are my starting words to get contextual ideas. The great thing about this tool, as I said before, it's a BERT integrated machine learning model that's looking for contextual keywords. These are topical words that Google expects to see in top content. We can't lose. Let's see what happens. What's cool here about this is that you can I'm going to go from the left all the way to the stop. So once I put this in, you'll see that information is being loaded here, and now it's saying it's completed. So that's being loaded here. And then over here on the left-hand side, if we're going down the left-hand side, this is showing me all of the keywords that are related to this keyword set here. So total 302 contextually related keywords that's going to follow in this huge set of keywords right here, which is amazing. So anything we type in here, it's going to give us a total set. It's going to tell us the volume and kind of the breakdown. So this phrase right here, the main breakdown is informational. You'll see there's some transactional words, and then we see the medium difficulty. So this is not super easy competition, and even that CPC is super high. That's coming down the left-hand side. Going across the top here, this is the information related to this term. So we see the trend, we see the volume of that word, the difficulty, the opportunity score, we'll talk about that here in a second, the cost per click, competition, and I love this, this is that semantic classification. So if you're looking to get backlinks and things like that, you're going to want to know that semantic classification that you're working on. So we're looking at web services in the future of SEO, and now the cool thing is that if we work from here down and then we work from here across, now you've got your keyword set. We're going to come here in a second because I do want to take your attention over to these two tabs over here on the right hand side. This is amazing, y'all. The reason why it's crazy amazing is because right here, if I'm targeting this keyword phrase and I see the SERP analyzer right here, this is going to allow me, and this is the killer feature here, is so I've got the top 10 listings, and this is going to analyze the top 10, and I can just look at these, I can see what they're typing, but I got some cool things here. So I can see the word count, so I know that I need to write an article that's probably at least 2,000 words, because I can kind of see the average here. And word count, I can see the search intent. So I know that I need to be looking in the informational space. There's a lot of people in the top 10 is informational. And I can go down to heading count. And why this is really cool is because the other cool thing about this is that, say I see there's 14 headers here or 15 headers here, I can see what these headers are. That's the number 2 spot, which is here. If I click anywhere in here, it's going to give me kind of the overview of this. It's going to tell me the amount of words, the amount of paragraphs, and then I get to actually see their outline right there, and that's going to be helpful in our writer as we move forward. And I can see, so this is number 5. I could just scroll down to number 5 and click and see everything that they're writing about as well. So this is going to help me kind of figure out what kind of content. And again, this is going to be helpful to us in our semantic writer, but it's going to give us the heading count and paragraph count, so we know how many paragraphs we have to write, image count, how many images, like this last one did a lot of images, keyword density, okay, so we can kind of see that. So if we want to rank in the top 10, we see, that's a bad page speed, but we can see that everybody is really fast here, and the readability is generally at the college grad level. So this tells us a lot about the content right here with this SERP analyzer. The other cool thing that I use a lot is this topic analyzer over here, because I'm looking at future of SEO, but related topics that also I want to include in this content are over here on the right. So if I'm looking at future of SEO, Google Analytics, there's some good keywords there. Now if I click on that, this is why this is cool, and this is kind of the magical thing here in all this. If I click on that, you will see that you get another set of tools and keywords just like you see over here on the left. Now I'm going to show you how to tweak that here, because we tweak this to get exactly what we want, and then when we want the keywords, we just add them to our project. I'm going to show you that, but before I do that over here, keep in mind you can do it over here. I'm going to basically just click back and go right back to the beginning and go right back over to my original list here. Now the very first thing that you want to do coming across the top here is click long tail. Now that'll get rid of words like this SEMrush, that'll disappear. Like these seed words, we don't want to compete, we don't want to write for that anyways. So we're going to click long tail, and that'll kind of give us what Google loves, is these long tail keywords. And there's still volume here, so don't think that the volume went away just because you went to long tail. And then what I do is I basically throw in, if we go over here, we want to tweak out. If you're looking for informational, because we know this is informational, we could just tweak out the keywords around that. But let me share with you something that I love to do. My favorite formula is just using 100, 39, 39. What does that mean? 100 search volume, 39 in difficulty, and 39 in opportunity brings up some magical words. So let's just double check and take it. It's the quickest thing, and then I sort by volume, so I'll show you how to do that in this demo. Okay, with that said, basically we just put 100, because that's 100 searches. We don't really, we don't want to target anything that has that. I just put in 39 and 39, and this may or may not generate anything, but this is kind of just the magical numbers that I go ahead and apply just to see what shows up, because I know that my keyword difficulty, that anything below like a 39 I can pretty much get if I do good SEO, and then my opportunity score, that's also kind of in that medium category. Anything below medium in the keyword difficulty, or anything below medium or above medium in opportunity score, and at least 100, that's kind of what I'm looking for in that. So the cool thing about this tool is you can just turn that on or off with the click of a button, or you can just come back in here if you're like, well, there wasn't that many searches, so let's go down to 50 and click apply, and as you see, the 51 came in here. So is SEO a good career? That could be a good little word. So as you see, you can tweak that and then words will come here. Now, let's go back over here. So when we were typing in even this, so I could look here, I could do the same tweaking here. If you had a lot of keywords in here, I could do the same tweaking. Or what I want to do now that I have keywords here that I want to add to my project is this is how you add the keywords. We do not delete from here. We just sort and kind of filter, but we do not delete because we don't have a packet yet of keywords that we're wanting to build around. So that's what we do here with this plus button. If I wanted to add this is SEO good career, if I click here, that could copy it, that's going to add it to semantic writer, that will actually execute another search. Okay, so we don't want to do that. What I want to do is say this should go in my SEO keywords project. So I'm just going to click here, and then you can either create a new project. If you're researching new keywords, you can click create new project, or I'm just going to click scratch SEO because this is where I'm finding good SEO keywords to throw in my planner to be used. Now we're not going to use the planner now in this video. We'll use that in the next video, but I'm just click no thanks, I have more keywords to add. So I could even click down here, SEO marketing how to. Now that's not in there, so let's go back. And if I look at Google Analytics, I could potentially see some good, like this Google Analytics adding website, like 720, medium difficulty, but really good opportunity score. If I wanted to click that, since I'm now in this section over here, I'll click here, but check this out. This will go right to my SEO Scratch. So from this section here, I'm going from keyword here, tools here, I'm looking at the SERP analyzer, I'm pumping in new words, because if I'm over here and I see a word that looks good, I can say let's search this word, like this Google Analytics word. I can just click that button and it's going to do a new search for me, and then I'll be able to find other related topics and other things, and then filter this and then keep adding keywords to my set that we're going to plan here in a minute. As you see from here, as I said before, when we come in quickly, as I dart in here, I dart right over to here, I click long tail, I dart right over to here, I click in 100, I click in 39, you're seeing me jet through this right now, click apply, boom, look at these keywords, and I go, is any of these good? If I was writing an article on Google Analytics, tons of low hanging fruit. These opportunity scores are insane. So basically, like if you're writing a Google Analytics document, look at all this. I would just go boom. That's 1,000. We could easily get this. Look at that. That's why it's very high opportunity. We could go boom, and then go here, and then again, I'm adding to my Scratch SEO to organize later, and bam. That was easy as taking. And then now that I have this, I can instantly go over to topics and see if there's other topics that's related to that, like even the Google Analytics Academy of beginners, like Google Analytics for beginners. Wow, I mean, look at that right there. I can instantly go here, and now I'm going to use this in my project. So you can see how easy this is to organize your keywords just from pumping to here, to pumping keywords here, to going here to sorting. I could sort here. Real easy to sort. And then in the next video, I'm going to show you the keyword planner tool, where these keywords go that we could then use here in this planner tool to now organize our content and organize before we use the writer to write about this content and make sure that we can get the #1 rankings for it. So the next step in this process is going over to where we put these keywords in the keyword planner. That's it for how simple it is to do competitive keyword research and content planning for SEO using LSIGraph. So check out the next video where we take the keywords and further organize them for our topic and content using the LSIGraph planner tool. So see you there, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for further assistance with SEO, tips, strategies, and much more. Join me there.